I don't know, DM.
What do you do? You're currently standing in front of the several. You have there's a very right one of the tunnels. They're on different levels. That
Who
Yeah,
saw where this guy pointed out?
exactly.
yeah, it is the
Going
very
exactly
right
where the
tunnel.
guy pointed.
Don't forget our Spectre friend. Maybe he can go
No,
first.
yes, of course I command
Yeah,
him
Spectre is
to come
following
with
you
us.
all along.
Great. Nice. Alright. Well, if that wasn't a heroic escape where everything worked, I don't know.
Everything one on a lock.
Well, but we're still deep, so we still don't know how to leave this place.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not like usually, right? Like, I
As
mean,
you're
usually
running
we leave
further,
everyone behind
as
to
you're
die.
running further into the cavern, you see the dwarf stopping for a brief second next to one of the turns. He's putting something out of his pocket, leaving there, and run.
Yeah,
Running.
okay, I just follow you with what he says and just run.
Just run. Yeah, we ran.
Oh, but our draw friend.
But
Running.
our
One,
draw
two,
friend
one,
is
two.
following us.
Yeah, he's running the ahead of you, first one. So, and as you are following his example and turning one of the turns, you hear this of explosion happening behind you, and the rubble of stones falling down one on each other.
This dwarf is crazy. I mean, blowing an explosion while we are in a tunnel ourselves.
And, don't stop now. It's still a pretty dangerous area. Come on, don't stop. Don't have you ever been mining in your life? Run! This one is not as secure. It doesn't have any pillars. Who did those tunnels? Stupid worms! and
yeah, okay.
You're running further down into the dark tunnel led by the dark vision of a dwarf.
What's with our drow friend?
For the next 15 maybe minutes until this.
Until this.
Until you end up by the place, which looks like this. Sending you a picture.
It reminds me of skeletons somehow. What is it though?
Oh my god, is it like
So you're currently ending up next to a giant pit. On the other side, you notice there is a waterfall falling deep down in this pit. There are a lot of giant pillars, stalagmites, but you see a path leading by the left side of the pit, which is leading upwards. And as this happens, that would be ending today's game.
Okay.
But just a question, what about our mysterious drow friend? Did he follow us?
He's with us, right? No, he left?
The DM didn't say.
You haven't seen him enter in the tunnel.
I thought he was gonna be like our guardian angel and was gonna appear every time we would be attacked, but nah.
He's dying for the greater cause.
It's fine.
Yeah.
He probably did a lot of bad stuff in his life.
Yeah. But now that he converted into the right side, you know, he regretted his sins, and that's all that counts at the end of your life.
Draw Dead Redemption, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, that would be like a good headline for today's session.
Oh, I think I'm gonna change that on the stream. Thank you.
So this was totally that recalculated by DM. Like, yeah, put in this card. Is he really pulled like the actual?
This is the card that he has pulled.
So he really pulled that out. Balance. Okay, Googling.
Googling is metagaming, but...
Okay,
Well,
not
and you're telling Bob.
I mean,
Bob knows everything about Dungeons and Dragons because he's read every single book about
I can roll for history instead. 2. Okay, I don't know what it is. Even with +9, yeah, no, 2. But we got the deck, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, we got all of our
stuff. Myself.
But there's not... This card is no longer there.
You don't
There's
know?
now... Okay, we don't know.
Do you want to check? You want to check the deck?
No, we don't want to check the deck, but I remember that part of the rules was like if you use the card, you won't have it again, right? So you can only use the deck as long as it still has cards.
I think you have previously, Rafe, identified how exactly the deck of many things works. And you would know that once some card is used, it would be returned back to the deck. So technically, you are able to pick exactly the same card several times. That's theory of probability.
I don't want to be a mean person because I'm not an agent.
Come on, you are mean, so you're gonna become actually good.
What? I'm a really good tiefling, but if I get down, then I'm gonna be really mean, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, no.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe it does something else. Who knows? Maybe it just. But it really looked like this black and white crystal. It really looked like change of alignment. I don't know. Well, but hey, like today it was super successful. Like I mean, not the lock picking part, but
so far, yeah.
First time we actually freed other prisoners. I mean, right? Because otherwise,
because it wasn't up to me, right?
Because usually we just left them to die, or we throw them dynamite to hold it for a second, or things like that. And there was actually teamwork, and we were being nice, and they helped us instead, and we actually made an escape. And we had the perfect timing, like it was all good. Like they left, then we freed ourselves, we didn't have to fight so many drows, we converted a drow today. Like, come on.
I mean, I couldn't lockpick even after advantage on inspiration. That you know, had to take the hit, but it was like 29 damage in one swing. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, this poison damage is insane.
You should have grabbed the sword. You should have it.
I did.
He did.
I said I would, and I did. Same as the vial. Yeah. Actually, I should add it to my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not proficient with swords, but
are you proficient?
Damage.
I mean, wait. Actually, I'm not proficient with swords. I'm only proficient with my packed weapons.
Sword. Oh, I'm also not proficient in swords. Daggers, stars.
It's fine. We can trade.
I mean, maybe Gaki is proficient with swords. Let's see.
Or maybe I want to learn that.
Elite draw warriors, so the swords must cost, you know, a fortune.
Yes, because they never go outside, so it's really a rare item, I guess.
Oh, yeah, right, on the black market, maybe you could sell that.
Do you remember the amount of slashing damage?
It was 6.
Well, yeah, but
what, 6?
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Like 6?
But honestly, like the maximum slashing damage you can get with a one-handed weapon is 8. So it doesn't mean it has to be a bad weapon. It could be made of platinum or diamonds, whatever.
Depends. Can be.
You would know. You're really good at gems.
Right. So I'm taking a look at that drow weapon, trying to taxate it, understand the value. Also, like its value not only because of the materials, but maybe because it's different. Because maybe you can see it's a drow weapon. Maybe people would pay a fortune just for the story behind
It
it.
depends how you tell that story, of course.
Glorious and with lots of persuasion, of course.
Elite draw warrior weapon. You know, there couldn't be better weapon than elite draw warrior. Not some peasant draw.
I would let me send you the picture. The sword which you have picked up and carrying with you looks like this.
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, that looks really nice.
Can't you make any weapon your pact weapon? Like, isn't that a warlock thing? Like, you literally pick up a weapon and say, that's my pact weapon now.
So I can make any weapon my hex weapon. That works. But,
I think you can turn, with the Pact of Blade, you can turn any magical weapon into your pact weapon.
Yeah, like, you can literally...
Yes. I can, so if this happens to be magical weapon, then it should really be my
You can enchant it with something, if it's not yet, and then it'll be magical. Will cost us a little bit, but I mean, it's the best sword literally ever that we've seen.
I mean, it's the nicest looking one, but actually my longswords do more damage.
No. More than 30 damage?
Meanwhile, Bob has short sword of Levistus.
No, I gave it away, come on.
I have it.
Farwell has it, yes. He even used it, so it has no charges.
Do you have it again?
It has one charge still. That was the only reason why I used it once, but it has 2 charges in total. So I have 1 left. That was
when
the only
I gave
reason
you
why
it had 1 charge only. So I gave you it with 1 charge remaining.
But wait, did I use it actually?
You used it in a fight when you were absorbing the fumes of the cloud kill.
Yes, yeah. When we were fighting those guys, you got into ice. So it doesn't have charges.
And it's gone.
We can find some old grandpa who's like about to die and just give him the sword and wait for 1 hour.
That's the character development, and they say she's evil.
I mean, there's a lot of them at House of Irene, you know, they're like, literally is the place where people come to die.
The cemetery is full of old people.
I mean, we can always find someone who is about to die. From old age.
And this is why next time... Okay, this is why it would actually have been a good idea to manacle this drow, give him like a Rave's item, put him in the bag of holding, because then later we can give him the sword, make him attuned to it, and then kill him. And then take the sword back. That's what we're gonna do next time with a bad person.
I'll take it. Giving it to a person, it makes him automatically attuned to it. You know, he's just not gonna attune to it.
No, I don't know. Just give it for them to like 1 hour or so, and they'll attune. I mean, maybe we need to trick them.
I mean, we have like 5 magical items on us, but we only attuned to 3 because we decide to attune to them, not because we are carrying them. Or whatever DM decides.
So maybe we just need to persuade them. We put them in a room, and then we tell them, we just put the sword next to them, right? And be like, but there's some manacles. And if you can make your way out with this sword, just think of the sword as your lifesaver. And then we just close the door, leave them for an hour. Guess what they'll do?
Have you ever participated in a production of the movie Saw?
Saw, yeah.
That sounds like one.
That's
like
too simple.
manacle them to a pipe and make them cut their own leg with the sword to escape.
No, we want to manacle them good because we don't want them to kill themselves. That would just be like lots of wasted effort. We just need to want them to use a sword, which means they will attune to it.
Totally
so we need
not
to give
evil.
them hope. No, this is not evil. This is.
What does the sword says? Does it has to be attuned to like a person? Maybe it can be attuned to an animal or something like that.
Oh, that's cruel.
If we go to a butchery store,
come on,
and like attune it to a chicken or something.
Well, I mean, it's like a chicken Chickens don't do anything. But yeah, I
They're
mean, if
to
you
eat,
think,
right? We eat them, or
Or maybe we can
well,
use soul stones to somehow recharge it, because technically, maybe it recharges when like people die and the soul goes away or something like that. And we happened to have like soul stones and shit.
yeah, that might actually work.
Maybe we
But
can
still,
figure
we
out.
need to charge those soul storms. So that means
We
we need to
have.
kill someone anyways.
Didn't we have some that charged?
No.
No,
No.
we actually had one soul stone which is uncharged from the chamber.
But
I
we know
can-
where to find more at the cemetery. There has to be. Anyway, we'll figure out something. Maybe
we don't know
Bob
what
can
happened to
just.
the cemetery after we did everything with it.
Lots of old
Should
people,
go
no one's
back.
got a
We
use
should
for
go
Bob
them.
is. Bob has expertise in Arcana. He will figure out how to charge this sword. He will sacrifice something.
How did that turn out to evil campaign, huh?
It's not.
Oh, it's really weird that animals are cruel, but old people are not.
Yeah,
What,
okay. I mean,
what do they say in Tiefling Kingdom about this?
Well, everyone's the same. Nobody is important, only us. But okay. Yeah.
Yes. Sounds true.
Yeah, but yeah, I left them because I don't believe in that, right?
You didn't, did you?
I don't know. I'm trying to prove my point.
I mean, you cannot be more proficient than me in Arcana at the moment. So if I'll given like a few days, I will figure out something. Like maybe there could be some ritual done. Like maybe there's a way around actually having a person die with it. Maybe you can like almost die. Maybe it will just suck a lot of your HP. Like the healing of Irene does. When I heal someone, I sacrifice. Maybe something similar. We will figure out. Because it's a useful sword. It's really good.
yes. Yeah, just before I forget it, I feel like next time, and I feel like there will be next time when we have to run from the drow, or maybe the undead. And you really need to run. What you could use, Wraith, is your wall of fire. That would be like the best spell on those, on those tunnels.
There, yeah.
Yeah, in those tunnels,
So,
so that no one can follow us.
as you are trying to think ahead, and you are just out of the encampment of Drow, what is the goal of the Power Rangers in the near future?
Get out alive.
After they have discovered, and explored the already empty chamber of the Great Equalizer, the second one, what is their plan?
The next, the Mage University. Do we want to go there?
But maybe there's something in the Pit of Malice.
You really feel like exploring still. I think we should
Maybe
just
not
leave.
I mean, something might be there, right? Otherwise, Pit of Malice wouldn't have been such a big thing. It was like Pit of Malice, Pit of Malice, I mean, something of importance.
Aren't we now in a Pit of Malice already?
Yes.
Yes.
But we wanna go. We wanna go.
We already explored it.
I mean, we know there's an undead problem, and we don't know where it comes from. We know the Drow don't control them. So that's interesting. So also we know that the chambers, they're kind of empty, so maybe there were like important things and they're gone. We also know the Drow are there. Maybe they're just there by chance. But I don't know, maybe we can loot their bases, we can hunt the Drow, or I have no idea.
We almost died to like a small, like, 7 people squad?
That's because we were unprepared.
We're gonna find the basilisk.
And then there's also this worm thing. So there are lots of things.
He's around, yeah.
So
we
I see that there's 6 viewers as of now. So if anyone is watching who is not us, thank you for joining us. And
What is that?
yeah. So big thank you. As we keep on playing, keep on talking nonsense. Yeah, keep on.
Nikolai, you should add like a schedule on the bottom in the description.
I have the schedule.
Ah, there is.
We just need to follow it.
Yes.
No, there is no schedule. It says welcome. We're
Yeah.
playing.
So, in the description, no, there's a separate function feature on Twitch for.
No. People just do it in the description. Should just say
But,
like
I mean,
every Tuesday.
Okay.
Maybe
yeah,
like for ideation. So I suppose there's some people who tuned in maybe for more than one session or so. So a quick recap of the story might be interesting for them, just to have an idea where we're moving in the story. Because if we always talk about the great
globally or previous game.
Like a global story, like
globally.
no,
it's
like just like a red thread, what happened from the start until the end, but like in short versions, in case people want to actually know why we talk about the Equalizer so much.
I mean, Nikolai has the whole book.
I mean, maybe that's also like maybe audience can suggest something.
Yes, I mean, I can also suggest anyone from the audience to join the Patreon page to get access to the company journal where everything is being written and described. So the full history of the tale of the Power Rangers is kept track there.
And like the D&D characters are available even if you're not like logged in, right? Through this extension.
Yes. They are kind of they needs to be public, so people can see.
Yeah. So everything is there. Good.
Yeah, I'll be clicking to end the stream, but we can still stay. So let's see what in the chapter 60 next time gonna happen with the party as they are trying to move away, leave, probably, or who knows, the pit of malice. Yeah.
You can